Well, I'm not, this is going to sound silly, but I'm honestly not a very social person. I like my alone time. If I can have 18 hours of alone time every single day, that's perfect, not including sleep. So I don't feel like it's affected my creativity levels at all, but it has affected how tan I am. So that's kind of irritating. I look like a white person. Um, what was the second half of the question?
So what do you do to be creative every day?
Oh, well, I've been recording basically like audio journals for radio. They're called like Let's Talk Happy. So I just talk about one happy thing a day. So one day maybe I'll talk about my plants, or one day I'll talk about how my cats are super super cute, or anything like that. And that definitely keeps me in a good mood to like paint or do some embroidery or anything like that. So it's nice.
Well, as an how it's affected me, at first I was kind of like in a funk because it was a little shocking. But now it's given me a lot more time because I'm not working. So I'll designate, have a schedule, and then designate all the projects that we've got to do for this class. So each day I try to pick one project, write it, figure out what I'm going to wear, and practice. So that's what I've been doing. I've had lots of time on my hands to do that, and that's been really fun.
Any other creative outlets?
Well, I like to color and draw, and I also love to write just notes and thoughts and ideas for stories. So that's kind of what I do on my free time.
What could you share an example of a story idea?
Well, this is weird, but I have dreams, and some of my best ideas have come from, or interesting ideas come from dreams. So I just like to write stories about the dreams. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Carolina Cook was inspired by some movies I saw and some scripts and just the things around me. So yeah, I like to get inspired by other projects to create my own projects.
That's great. Well, thank you very much.
Well, personally, I've still been it hasn't really affected me a lot, but in terms of acting on the screen, it really did impact me. But I'm more focused on the voice acting side of the creativity. I was actually working on impersonation and other voice acting skills. I actually created it for a Cal Arts student. It wasn't like a project for the student, but it's just like a demo reel of me doing some various voice work for a hypnotherapy at the seashore. I also practice the sound editing for that project as well. So what I did is I actually used 3 different vocal narrations, and then I added the sound effects to it, so you can add the sense that you're at the beach side. And then also too, I also keep practicing voice work during this pandemic, and I also exercise my creativity and by writing a story, or rather a story treatment, which I learned at Cal State Fullerton. And the COVID-19, ironically, is giving. I see the pandemic as an opportunity for me because I am looking to create my own YouTube account so I can do my own vocal acting sessions, or basically like vocal impersonations and voice acting, and probably even read a story where I can practice my vocal ranges. And there was something else. And also practicing some TV shots, rather than shooting with the camera. There's actually another commercial from your links that I'm interested in doing, except this time instead of just a self-tape, I'm planning to do like sort of this I always call it like something you would see on a commercial, using different shots and such.
Well, that's great, because then you're going to be like a Renaissance man.
Doing so
many things.
see.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Stephen.
as an artist, it didn't really affect me that much. But personally, I feel like I'm going downhill a little bit, but it's all right, trying to stay positive. But I recently started playing my guitar again, and I actually started filming for YouTube again. I've been uploading videos recently, and I just go out and do photography too. That's all I've been doing.
So what videos have you uploaded?
So far, I only do like vlogs and stuff like that.
And what do you blog about?
Oh, just my daily like routine and stuff. Like I've been doing this like a workout challenge too. I'm getting pretty good views actually, like close to thousands to hundreds, something like that.
So give me an example of one of the challenges.
Oh, like the other day I ran a half marathon and had to film it.
Well, how'd you do that? With a GoPro
Oh.
or?
I know, like I have my phone and I also have a DSLR with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just carry it. Makes it harder to run actually because the camera's heavy.
I feel like as an artist, it's really negatively affected me because one thing that was really like helping me like expand my horizons and stuff was being able to like see people and see the live stuff and experience other people's like craft and stuff. So I feel like it's really had a bad toll on me, taken a bad toll on me, even though I'm alone a lot. No. I stay. I'm at home a lot, but I think it's just like not having the option to go out anymore is really like I don't know, like pushed me into a corner, and it's just like taken a toll on like my mental health and stuff, and that in turn has made me very like unmotivated to do anything. So I've been really just trying to not be like super depressed right now, and so then I can actually get back to like the whole acting thing. But right now I'm kind of in a pit. But
So what about, could you practice cold reading every day?
yeah, I do look at like the monologue.
Mm-hmm.
I look at like the monologues and I practice those from time to time. Like
What else could you do?
I'm not feeling super bad. One thing I like to do is I like to like watch things like movies or shows, and I like to like analyze how the person is acting and behaving, and then like I'll look at what I'm doing if I was like that and like see how it would be more like realistic, or like see some things that I think I'm doing like incorrectly. Like I'm like, ooh, but it's supposed to be, ooh. That made no sense.
No, it did. No, because you talked about it in discussions about your response to the links to Michael Caine and Kate Winslet, and
Yeah, like watching other people really, I think, helps me because I can take what they're doing and then I can add it to my own methods of like acting and cold reading, just all that.
no, that's great. Right. Thank you very much, McKenna.
Yeah.
As an artist, so first I was happy I have more time to do my things, but because I'm the only one from family in America, pretty much I don't have family here. And then my only thing was I was working and seeing people, but now I don't see anyone. And so every morning I have my principle to take a shower as before, so it gives me energy to be motivated and start a day like with good feeling. And then sometimes I go to do photography around the beach because I can see people how they sort of break the rules or laws to use the beach in their own cars. And then so they come with different ideas. That's interesting to see them and take a picture of them. And another thing I love to do is like taking pictures of the flowers and nature. And at home, when I'm sitting here, I think about how I can change the interior design a little bit. And so soon I'm gonna get 2 sewing machine to make more masks for anyone who needs it. Yep, and then since I have more time, I'm gonna cook a little bit more, be more creative with it. And also on the acting side, I watch more movies, and then when I watch them, I like the videos that you send us um, through the email. I watch them all many times, and then when I watch the movies, I try to pick on them. Okay, how it makes sense to me, and learn more. Mm, and then yeah, and then when I'm talking to my sisters, we video call. So sometimes like I'm acting like animation creatures, and I change my voice, and yeah, all I can do for now.